Yeah, hey everybody, just a quick one too about fallacies, our chapter for this week. As I'm sure we know from web text, a fallacy is an error in human thinking. It is an error in human thinking or an error in human reasoning, okay? And there are a lot of fallacies going on out there, a lot of fallacies that people are committing. Just turn on the nightly news, okay? I don't care which news network it is. If human beings are involved, there are some errors in human thinking going on. I don't care what side of the political aisle they're on. I don't care what side of the religious aisle they are on. They are human beings. They are flawed, and they will make mistakes. They'll make mistakes in human thinking. They'll make other mistakes. As we've seen recently, this person getting busted and that person getting busted. Well, we can make mistakes, with our minds as we're thinking about, say, one of the ultimate issues of our time, fill in the blank, dot, 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 whatever that is for you, okay? So, we're just laying the groundwork with this video, and we'll be getting into some specific fallacies in just a bit here, okay? But, there are 7 billion people on the planet, okay? There are about, 320 million of them here in America, and, they all share a human nature, okay? And there are different views of human nature, okay? But, basically humans are either flawed or, they're not born perfect, however you want to put this, okay? And they have agendas, they have biases, they have pressure from, outside funding that kind of, lines their pocket so they, think a certain way and spin something a certain way. I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff going on, okay? Plato says that all we see are the shadows on the walls, okay? And we don't see the people behind that are casting the shadows, or the fire behind the people that is responsible for, the shadows on the walls. Most people are just kind of going through their daily lives and they just see the shadows on the wall. They just see appearances, but they're not seeing reality, okay? Read The Republic. It's the myth of the cave, okay? Plato's cave, okay? People just going through the motions, not paying attention, just la-ti-da. What are their gradations up to? And so on. Not that that can't be interesting, but if all we're thinking about are the Gardations, what do our lives amount to? Okay, or anything for that matter. Maybe, if all you think about is like Maroon 5 and, how good looking, what's his face is. What's that guy's name? Adam, whatever. Adam Levine. Yeah, there you go. If he's like, the fourth person of the Holy Trinity for you, then, what does your life amount to? Okay? I mean, I'm just speaking plain English here, okay? So we all got to start really paying attention and, really kind of seeing, turning around to see if something back there is actually casting the shadow, something that's more real than the shadows themselves, okay? This is just a bit of a philosophical digging we're doing here, okay? So stay tuned for part 2 as we get into the fallacies themselves, and we'll have some fun with these, shall we? Okay, that's all. We'll talk soon.